acting, singing, fight choreographer, weapons training, stage combat, teacher.
Yeah.
Which do you enjoy the most?
Whereas on camera, you've got to always be really aware of what the editor needs, what the director needs, not blocking certain things, making sure that you're in the right place at the right time. But fight direction is bonkers. I love it. It's so silly. It's such a silly job to have. People can sometimes find the move they have to do to make it look like the thing that it's supposed to represent weird. If my answer is, well, today I strangled a child, or today I stabbed an old lady. Amazing performers, amazing creatives like directors. If you're on camera, you're dealing with people who are at the top of their game. It's not about what you can see, it's about what the audience can see. Can be quite tricky. This is why I started my journey into the creative industry in the first place. I went to the festival a few years ago with a one-woman show that was possibly the most terrifying thing I've ever done.
Worse than butterflies?
Worse than butterflies. It was possibly the worst stage fright I've ever had. Sometimes costumes are hired and they're not allowed to get blood on them and things like that, you know. And
that stain.
Yes, of course. We had the brilliant Henry Winkler, who was the Fonz. He was playing Captain Hook. They're always blunt. But I always say to them, if you push hard enough, it'll still go in. But generally speaking, like a blade, if it's coming in to kind of stab or cut, there's a slight movement in the wrist which just then turns it onto the body as opposed to into the body. Because my older brothers did it. My mum actually gave me a choice. She said, you can go to ballet because you're a girl, or you can go to martial arts with your brothers. And I went, I'll go to martial arts with my brothers.
You need to drop that guard because we need to see your eyes.
Exactly. The problem is I need this to stay looking like this.
I can't go on the stage with a black eye.
No, exactly. I need my face to match my headshot. But it was utterly terrifying. My other half hates watching fights with me on TV because I will literally sit there and he won't watch the fight. He'll kind of look at me, and if I'm kind of like engrossed, then he'll kind of go, okay, this is a good fight, I can watch it. Whereas if I'm kind of like,
does he take the remote off you in case you constantly reverse it back?
No, I'm not that bad, but I will literally just kind of go.
Your classes, are they physically demanding?
Yes, I would say so, yeah. I mean, it
like
depends
going
what
to
it
the
is.
gym?
Italian terminology, yes, all that kind of montante sotto mano and all that kind of stuff, you know, and squalambrato doriti and all this kind of thing.
So do you enter your classroom and you're scanning the students and you go, Viking, knight?
Always.
So I imagine myself as a romantic leading role.
Of course.
So what sword would you give me?
Oh, okay. So I think you're well suited to a rapier, definitely, because you kind of have the stature for it. He had to stretch to make that work. Oh, okay, that was a bit tense.
Oh, you're a professional.
It was at that point that I kind of went, if that horse had bolted, I would not have known what to do at all.
As long as you got a badge, that's the main thing.
And I got me on video doing it, so somebody managed to catch me doing it. But it's weird, yeah, you do just completely forget that you're on a horse.
So out of all these things you've done, what have you found the most difficult to master, achieve?
I can't play the trombone. No. I think I'll go back to that one-woman show again. It was so difficult. It was so difficult. And just that feeling of nobody can help me. If something goes wrong, I'm stuffed. I took my sip and I thought, if I don't remember what it is, by the time this hits the table, I'm going to have to ask for the line. And literally, it went down like that and went, my father, and I remembered what it was straight away. I think as you get older, you care less. There's that brilliant Helen Mirren quote about, you know, something I would tell myself was, I should have said, fuck off more, you know. And it's kind of, you as you get older, you kind of go, I'll either get the job or I won't. And I walked in the room and the lad who was to play Robin Hood was there and he was 2 foot shorter than me. And I instantly knew I'm not going to get the job. I do remember challenging one of the ministers during COVID to a sword fight when he said that the industry wasn't viable, which was a bit tongue-in-cheek, but I was quite cross at the time. And also, it's not there forever. It's only there a short amount of time. So
why put all that effort into it?
Exactly, yeah. As I was referring back to me being lazy before, like, I sometimes find it really...
No way are you shy. I'm not
shy. I'm not shy. Hi, I'm Kaitlin. I want to work with you. I remember my response being, why? Why? Like so many people kind of doubt themselves, but that phrase for me is really important. Actually, I can. I took one girl out to some woods where she did a speech from As You Like It, storming through this forest.
That sounds dodgy.
I know, it does sound...
her personal space first.
No, it was fine. It was absolutely fine. And we got him to sit close enough so that he was lit by the fire, and it made it really intimate and moody and kind of thoughtful, and he was really kind of churning over everything that had been happening and delivering this speech, and it kind of came out really, really well. The joyous thing about this industry, I suppose, is that there's no fixed time at which you should retire.
Are you mellowing?
I think so. If I could have any wish at all, I think Pedro Pascal would be amazing. But I'll leave that with you.